Hello guys, Edward's Phandroid.com here, and I am here with the LG G2. I've been playing around with this device for a couple weeks now, and I am ready to show you what it's all about. This is one of the best phones to come out this year, and it competes against the best of the best pretty much. We're talking about the Galaxy Note 3, the Galaxy S4, you know, the HTC One, iPhone 5s, I guess, if you want to count that. It's pretty much a great device, and it's powerful, it's sleek, it's beautiful, and it's well built. But let's go into the review and show you what it's all about. If you haven't seen our hands-on video, we're just gonna go over the specs real quick. We have a 5.2-inch display, and this is a 1080p display. What's special about this phone is that it's a little different in terms of build. It has the power button and the volume button right here on the back. We also have a 13 megapixel camera here and a 2.1 megapixel camera in the front, along with your speaker and microphone and all of that. On the bottom, we have a micro USB port right there, as well as a 3.5mm headset jack. It's pretty simple. The buttons on the back make it a rather sleek device because there's no buttons on the left, no buttons on the top, no buttons on the, this is the left, the other was the right. No buttons on the right or left. So it's pretty sleek. There's not much to it. In terms of build quality in general, it's actually, when I first saw it, I thought, oh wow, they went back to plastic, because with the Optimus G, it was made of glass, kind of like the iPhone 4S or the 4. But that proved to not be very good, because like the Nexus 4, it was breaking a lot and it was kind of delicate. So I was like, I wonder how it's going to feel with the plastic back. And it's actually really good considering everything. It has a very good build quality because it's a one piece, right? It doesn't have a removable battery, which may be a downside for some of you. But it makes the phone very sturdy. There's no empty spots. It feels like it's all one piece. Nothing is loose. The buttons are clicky. They're good. The power button is good, and there's that little notification light when you turn it on and off. Yeah. But a lot of you may think that it's a little weird that this phone doesn't come with like the power button on the side or on the top or anything. It's on the back, and you gotta get used to that, and I have. You think you're not gonna get used to it, but I have. And now every time I go to the volume, I look back here instead of on the side, and I say the volume because I never use that power button. The LG G2 has this very cool feature that if you tap on the phone, it turns on. You tap twice on it, you tap twice on it again, and it turns off. And so you can open it and then tap it again and turn it off. So I am actually never using that power button on the back. In terms of internals, we have a 2.2 gigahertz quad-core Snapdragon 800 processor. So it's a beast. This thing is packed to handle anything pretty much, and it has 2 gigabytes of RAM, which is, you know, pretty average for now, but I feel like it's good. It's very snappy, it's very fast, it opens applications rather quickly. See, did you guys see that? That was instant. And if you guys haven't seen it, turn it on and off, I'm gonna show you real quick. I'm gonna restart it right here, and it will turn on in a matter of seconds after it goes back to normal. As I was saying, the quad-core processor, Snapdragon 800, and the 2 gigabytes of RAM make this thing really, really fast. And I haven't run into any troubles. I haven't run into any, freezes. And look, it's booting. It just started booting and now it's on. See that thing? That was fast. I have never seen a phone boot that fast before. And it's the same story with the carrier versions, which I also have, and I'll show you in a minute. Right now I have a SIM card from another country. This is actually the international version, so it works pretty well. Let's go. So let's show you a little bit of what this is all about. So if you open YouTube, it's pretty fast. What happened here? There you go. So it's pretty fast, we're on Wi-Fi right now, but these things, the American versions as well as this one, I believe, they have 4G LTE. So you're not going to run into any speed problems in terms of that. Yeah, I can show you the screens, I can show you this and all of that, and we'll go over software in a bit. But yeah, this is always fast, and a lot of people can accomplish this, a lot of manufacturers. But when it comes to just gaming, that's the ultimate test for anything hardware. So I got Grand Theft Auto 3 here, and we're gonna play it for a second. So you see that booted up real quick. I can tap on this. It's very responsive. I've been playing this for a while, hours now, and I have never run into any freezes, or it never lagged, anything like that. So right there, you see how fast that's loading. I mean, the PlayStation was never able to do. The PlayStation 2 was never able to do that. And so I'm running here. I'm running, I'm jumping. See, that's immediate. There's no lag in there. Pretty much running around and doing my thing. So I think the guy got tired. We can grab this little thing right here. So it's not hard at all to play around with this bad boy. It's very responsive, it's very fast, it's immediate. So games run great on it. Let's go back from this. And now that you heard the sound, you can tell that the sound is actually pretty good in terms of quality and just loudness, volume. But it has stereo speakers right here, right next to it. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, you can see them. Right next to the micro USB port. Well, one on the left and one on the right. So that creates a bit of a problem for me, because when you're playing games, you tend to hold it like this, and you muffle the sound right here on the right side. Or if you hold it like this, you muffle it with the left. Same idea. That's why I really like I would have liked it if they had chosen the HTC kind of deal with the speaker and the speaker right here, like boom sound, but that's an HTC thing. This thing is quite a beast when it comes to battery life. It packs a 3000 milliamp hour battery. That is a lot compared to the Droid Razr Max. It used to have a 3300. The Razr Max, the new one, I believe it has 3500, and the Galaxy Note 2 had 3100, and those are pretty much the top beasts when it comes to battery life. And this 3000 milliamp hour battery, it's actually really good. See, I'm at 25% right now, and it's estimating that it will be alive for about 7 hours and 49 minutes. If we go into the details, you will see I actually haven't charged this. I unplugged it 28 hours ago and 53 minutes, and that was, I went to Mexico, I came back, I hung out, I did all these things, and this thing is still running. It's been over a day now since I unplugged it. I unplugged it yesterday afternoon-ish, and it's still going. It's still going. It's pretty impressive. Battery life on this thing is boss. Now let's talk about the camera. It's not amazing. I'm not gonna say it's the best. It's 13 megapixels. They're big pictures. They're big photos. But in terms of just camera quality, it's good. I mean, I feel like there's better out there, especially when it comes to low light. Now for the camera test, I have another G2 right here. This is the AT&T version, and I'm gonna take a picture of it with this G2 right here, and just to show you the quality of what it's gonna look like. So we'll take this picture, and then I'll post it on the full review. If we look at the camera software here, we have some very interesting stuff. I mean, this is all average stuff. Just switch to video, etc. Right? You got your autofocus, all of that stuff. You can jump to your gallery right here and check out all your images, of course. But if you go into the mode here, you got all these options. This is shot in clear dynamic tones, which is pretty much HDR, I believe. Panorama, VR panorama, which is their version of photosphere. Burst shot, of course. Beauty shot. We got time catch, so when things are moving. We got sports. That's just one form of auto and night. But we have dual camera here, which is similar to what Samsung has and some other manufacturers. So if let's say I'm taking a picture of like my kids or something and I want to be in it, I can move this thing around, put it right here, and like, hey, look at this guy, he's playing soccer. Let's see. Take the picture, and there you go. The picture will have me in there, which is pretty tight. I wonder if the video can do that. I haven't tried it. Yep, you can do dual recording too. So yeah, it has it's pretty much the Optimus G software that we were used to, but with extra features. So let's get down to the point, right? Most of our readers are in the US, and if you're not, well, you've been seeing the international version, which I've showed you many times already. This right here is the Verizon version, and this right here is the AT&T version. So we have the two main carriers in the US and international. You've already seen this. It's pretty basic, you know, same phone. So let's just put that aside. And right here, let's check out this bad boy right here, the Verizon one. And there's a little bit of a difference when it comes to software sometimes, and that is just something you can get used to. But you know, just to let you know, the buttons right here, they're pretty much the same. Sometimes the Wi-Fi, Verizon does this thing where they like to put the Wi-Fi option right here, and you tap on it and it turns on. But yeah, it's weird. So they do that in this phone. I don't know why it's not showing up right now, but it usually does show up. Of course, there's the bloatware, which Verizon stuff, Life Square, that's not my app, NFL Mobile. So there's that. If you go to the settings right here, that looks different a little bit. It's because you look right here, and the settings are like in this little thing right there, and this one has it more to the corner. So it's kind of like the Optimus G. They have little differences in software, little where buttons are placed, where, you know, stuff like that. So we have tab view, so there's that, and of course there's some differences in there too. But it's mostly small stuff. You're gonna be in LG's territory either way. What is different with the Verizon version is the back. See this? It's made of metal, which you can love or you can hate. I personally happen to like the AT&T version and the international version better, which is, it has this regular button. Well, it's plastic, but it's the one that the international one has. So these are, you know, AT&T usually gets the international stuff because, you know, they're GSM and stuff. But this one right here, we're talking about pure metal buttons, and they're a little harder. I don't like them because they're harder to find. Like this ones, they have like texture, and you know, the middle button is different. And right here, it feels like, let me turn this off. It feels like these buttons right here, they kind of flush together and you don't know which one is which. When on this ones, it's pretty obvious which button is which. Alright, so let's get to the point. I am here sitting with this LG G2, or LG G6, 3 LG G2s. I'm sitting with them and I've been using them for a while. I love them. Their call quality is good. Their build quality is good. The buttons in the back, they're weird at first, but you get used to them and you learn to love them. They really do feel comfortable when you don't have to look for the buttons with your thumb or go all the way across with your fingers. And the tap to turn on feature is just marvelous. I love it. I use it all the time. Like I told you, I don't even use the power button. It has very good internet connectivity, and it's in most networks. So should you get it over, because this is a high-end device. This is a $200 device on contract, and about $600 for Verizon. AT&T, I believe it's like $574 or $575, something like that. But it's an expensive phone. It's not cheap. It's competing with the Galaxy Note 3. It's competing with the Galaxy S4. It's competing with the HTC One and whatever may come, probably for the rest of the year. And should you buy it? I think if you have an LG Optimus G and you like the software, I think you should. I mean, it definitely, for me, it beats the Galaxy S4. HTC One, I just love their build quality, you know, the metal back and all of that. But if I had to choose right now which phone to get, the HTC One or the LG G2, I would honestly just get the LG G2. I feel like it's faster. It has cool features. It's an interesting phone. It's different, and the screen is very good. It's an IPS LCD, natural colors and all of that. It plays well. The Snapdragon 800 processor is a beast. So it kind of beats the HTC One for me. I know a lot of you will like it. It will feel weird. It sounds weird. It looks weird at first because of the placement of the buttons and things that may seem like gimmicks, but it's definitely worth a try, and I fell in love with this phone. I'm probably gonna buy one of these. Read the full review and let us know what you think. What do you think of this phone? Am I just crazy, and do you disagree with me? I know I loved it after testing it for a couple weeks, and I think many of you will be happy with it. So yeah, like I said, it's available on Verizon, on AT&T right now, and internationally. $200 on contract, about $600 off contract. That's the full review of the LG G2, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. Again, this is Edgar from Phandroid.com, and have a great day.